हम लोग अल्डिहाइड कीटोन्स का प्रॉपर्टीज करेंगे। सबसे पहले फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज और उसके बाद हम लोग केमिकल रिएक्शंस करेंगे अल्डिहाइड कीटोन्स का, विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ अल्डिहाइड एंड कीटोन्स। फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ अल्डिहाइड एंड कीटोन्स। इसमें फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज में आप फर्स्ट लिखेंगे formaldehyde is colorless gas. Formaldehyde is a colorless gas at room temperature. Formaldehyde is a colorless gas at room temperature. Acetaldehyde is a low boiling liquid. Acetaldehyde is a low boiling liquid. Other aldehydes up to 12 carbon. Other aldehydes up to 12 carbon are colorless liquid and ketones containing 3 to 11 carbon atom are colorless liquid. Colorless liquid. Next, odor. Aldehydes of low molar mass have unpleasant odor. Aldehydes of low molar mass have unpleasant odor, while ketones of low molar mass have pleasant smell. Next is boiling point. Aldehyde ketones possess higher boiling point than hydrocarbon of comparative molar mass. Aldehyde ketones possess higher boiling point than that of corresponding hydrocarbon of comparable molar mass. It has higher boiling point than haloalkanes. Of comparative molar mass, but lower boiling point than alcohols of comparative molar mass. It has lower boiling point than that of alcohols of comparable molar mass. Because of lack of intermolecular hydrogen bond. Because of lack of intermolecular hydrogen bond. ऐसा क्यों होता है? देखो, कार्बन टू ऑक्सीजन डबल बॉन्ड. So this bond is polar. Their polarity is there, and this polar there is dipolement, delta plus delta minus. Dipolement mu is non-zero for them. Their dipolement value is higher than that of the dipolement value of carbon halogen bond. In carbon halogen bond of alkyl halide there is no hydrogen bond, but even then carbon halogen bond, their polarity is less than that of the polarity of aldehyde and ketones. Therefore, greater the polarity, greater will be their dipole moment, because greater will be their intermolecular association. Okay, so aldehyde ketones possess higher boiling point than that of alkyl halide of comparative molar mass, but it possesses lower boiling point than that of corresponding alcohol, because alcohol possesses intermolecular hydrogen bond. So there is intermolecular hydrogen bond, and then because of this hydrogen bond, there more association of alcohol molecules are there with them, and hence possess higher boiling point. Okay. Next point. Solubility. Solubility. Lower aldehydes like formaldehyde, acetaldehyde, acetone are miscible in water in all proportions. Are miscible in water in all proportions. Are miscible in water in all proportions. Because they form hydrogen bond with water. Because they form hydrogen bond with water. As the length of alkyl chain increases, their solubility decreases. As the length of alkyl chain increases, their solubility decreases. As the length of alkyl chain increases, their solubility decreases. And hence, carbonyl compounds containing more than 5 carbons are insoluble in water. Carbonyl compounds containing more than 5 carbon atoms are insoluble in water. Containing more than 5 carbon atoms are insoluble in water. Next, they are soluble in organic solvent. 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 So these are few physical properties of carbonyl compounds, that is aldehyde and ketones. Now next is chemical reactions of aldehyde and ketones. Chemical reactions of carbonyl compounds or aldehyde and ketones. Carbonyl compounds and aldehyde and ketones. In carbonyl compounds, there are following types of reactions. First is nucleophilic addition reaction. Nucleophilic addition reaction. Second is nucleophilic addition elimination reaction. Addition elimination reaction. Third is oxidation reaction of aldehyde and ketones. Fourth is reduction reaction of aldehyde and ketones. And fifth is, that is, reactions due to presence or absence of alpha carbon hydrogen bond. So chemical reactions of carbonyl compounds can be classified into following categories. Like first is nucleophilic addition, second is nucleophilic addition elimination reaction, third is oxidation reaction, fourth is reduction reaction, fifth is reactions due to presence or absence of alpha carbon hydrogen bond. That is reactions due to alpha carbon hydrogen bond, whether it is there or not. So there are two types of reactions, one is in presence and other is in absence of alpha carbon hydrogen bond. So whole chemical reactions of our carbonyl compounds are being classified into following 5 categories, and we'll see one by one for these reactions. Then first one is, that is nucleophilic addition reactions. First one is nucleophilic addition reactions. In nucleophilic addition reactions, how it is there, see, Suppose there is carbonyl compound, carbon double bond oxygen. There is polarity in this bond, dipole moment, the delta plus, delta minus. Okay. So carbonyl compounds are electrophile in nature because this carbon is having delta plus. They are electrophilic center. Electrophilic center of this compound. Electrophilic center. Alright, they seek electrons. So they are electrophilic center. Any nucleophile can approach to this electrophilic center, and due to this approachment of nucleophile to this carbonyl compound, this pi bond is shifted permanently towards the oxygen as O minus. Over here, nucleophile is getting attached. Alright. So nucleophile approaches to this carbonyl compounds, and then this pi bond is shifted towards this oxygen. Alright, creates negative charge there. Nucleophile forms a bond with this carbon. Now it was sp2 hybridized carbon. Now it becomes sp3 hybridized carbon, isn't it? So this nucleophilic attack to the carbonyl compound can be facilitated by the presence of acid or base, isn't it? By the presence of acid or by the presence of base. If acid is there, if acid catalyzed mechanism is there, in acid catalyzed mechanism, electrophilicity increases. Mind it, electrophilicity of this carbon compound increases in acidic medium, while in basic medium, nucleophilicity increases. So in basic medium, nucleophilicity increases, nucleophile can easily approach to this carbonyl compound, which is more electrophilic in nature, alright, and causes the shifting of this pi bond towards oxygen. Again, there are different cases. अब क्या हो सकता है कि suppose there is steric hindrances there or electronic factors are there. So their reactions are being affected by these two factors. One is steric effect, other is electronic effect, which causes this shifting permanently towards oxygen, or further this oxygen negative charge can return back to the carbon and causes elimination of any one of this bond, either this nucleophile or this alkyl group or this alkyl group, depending upon their migratory aptitude, which group is having more migratory aptitude. But in nucleophilic addition, we'll see only this displacement of pi bond of carbon oxygen towards oxygen as minus, over here carbon, and there is nucleophile, isn't it? So this carbon is sp2 hybridized, this carbon is sp3 hybridized. So sp2 carbon, that is triangular planar, sp2 carbon, that is triangular planar, over here R, over here R. Okay, so therefore nucleophile can approach from their front side or from their back side. Since front and back attack is possible, therefore if this carbon is chiral, they may lead to the formation of R and S, both the structures. So there is a formation of both the structures, R as well as S, rectus as well as sinister. So what it forms, because both the possibilities are there, their front as well as back attack, therefore both the configuration, rectus and sinister configuration, will be there of the product, isn't it? From sp2 hybridized carbon, product is sp3 hybridized, and this sp3 hybridized carbon, if it is chiral, so there might be a chance of formation of rectus as well as sinister. Alright, therefore racemization takes place. What we can say, racemization takes place, isn't it? So racemization takes place. Okay, so now we see one by one their examples. Shall I rub it? Okay. Now, first example is, that is formation of cyanohydrine. Formation of cyanohydrine. What is that? That is addition of HCl. Addition of HCl. Okay. This addition of HCl is takes place by two different mechanisms. One is acid catalyzed mechanism. Other is base catalyzed mechanism. base catalyzed mechanism. So when HCN is added to carbonyl compounds, it forms corresponding cyanohydrine. Their reaction is RC double bond O, let's say H. We add HCN to them. What happened? RC, this will be OH, H and CN. This compound is called as cyanohydrine, having great importance for the formation of many other chiral compounds. Suppose this undergo hydrolysis. If we hydrolyze them, complete hydrolysis, it will become OH, COH and H. Alright. If it is partial hydrolysis, H3O plus 1 equivalent, it forms corresponding amide, C double bond O NH2 over here hydrogen. If it undergo reduction by the presence of lithium aluminium hydride, it will form RCOH, H, CH2, NH2. So many other compounds can be formed. See, on this carbon is chiral, hydrogen cyanide OH and R are different. Therefore, there is formation of both rectus as well as sinister configurations. So this is chiral, and this carbon is chiral. So this will be creating, like, this is what? Alpha hydroxy acid. This is alpha. This is what? Alpha hydroxy amide. This is what? Alpha and beta hydroxy amide. So different chiral compounds can be formed by the use of HCN on carbonyl compounds, followed by the hydrolysis or partial hydrolysis, complete hydrolysis or reduction. See the mechanism in acid catalyzed first. In acid catalyzed mechanism, what is happening? There is carbonyl compound and we use acid, little amount of acid. Okay. In acid catalyzed mechanism, the very first step is protonation, that is acceptance of proton by this carbonyl compound, and by this way, what happen over there? This will become OH, this is plus. So that this carbonyl compound will increase their electrophilicity by creating positive charge on the carbon. Alright, and since on this carbon electrophilicity has increased, therefore nucleophile which is less in content can easily approaches to this carbon. This bond is being transferred. If this bond is being transferred, what happened? So this will form this C over here OH, over here CN. So OH and CN will be added. So this is what cyanohydrine. शिवम में क्लास ले रहा हूं एल्डिहाइड कीटोन्स का. This is cyanohydrine is formed there. This is acid catalyzed mechanism. Okay, alright, understood. So very first step is protonation of this lone pair is given to this H plus. If it is given to this H plus, what happens? It becomes OH plus. And now, by the acceptance of proton, by the acceptance of this acid, what happens? Their electrophilicity increases. Since their electrophilicity increases, therefore nucleophile, even weak nucleophile, even in small quantity, alright, they can approach to this electrophilic center and causes the reaction forming cyanohydrine. What happened over there? In this case, proton is accepted in fast step and cyanide is attacking to this carbonyl compound, this particular compound which is intermediate, that is oxygenimine is there. So this is what? This is in slow step reaction. So this is slow step, this is fast step. Alright, so therefore this is slow step, that is rate determining step, and rate determining step, nucleophile is attached to this carbonyl compound. Therefore this reaction is nucleophilic addition reactions. Alright, this reaction is nucleophilic addition reaction. This is what? This is rate determining step, RDS. This is fast step. In fast step there is protonation, acceptance of H plus and forms corresponding C double bond OH and this plus, that is electrophilicity of carbon increases, nucleophile approaches to this electrophilic carbon and forming this compound. Alright. Now, it was acid catalyzed mechanism. Now we'll see the base catalyzed mechanism. In base catalyzed mechanism, base catalyzed mechanism, what will happen over there? Let's say there is C double bond O, and since base catalyzed mechanism we have taken, so OH minus in presence of HCl. So what happened? HCl plus OH minus gives rise to H2O plus Cl minus. So in presence of base, what happened? Their nucleophilic concentration increases. In presence of acid, electrophilicity increases. In presence of base, nucleophilic concentration or nucleophilicity increases. Now this nucleophile approaches to this carbonyl compound, causes the migration of this pi bond towards oxygen, so that it forms carbon over here O minus. At this place there is Cn. Now water which has been released by them, this O minus will accept this H plus, OH minus is given to them. It will become OH, it is Cn. Now again cyanohydrin is formed. Same compound over here, it is formed by acid catalyzed mechanism. Same compound it is formed over here by base catalyzed mechanism. If we have taken same substrate, no problem. Okay. So this is base catalyzed mechanism, this is acid catalyzed mechanism. In some reactions, acid catalyzed mechanism is preferential. In some reactions, base catalyzed mechanism is preferential, depending upon the nature of reactions, depending upon the nature of substrate and nature of reagent. Okay. Now, write down some noteworthy point over there. Point number 1. Okay, which is important point. In acid catalyzed mechanism, electrophilicity of carbonyl compound increases. In acid catalyzed mechanism, electrophilicity of carbonyl compound increases. Electrophilicity of carbonyl compound increases. While in base catalyzed mechanism, nucleophilicity increases. Second point, HCl is liquid at room temperature, which is hazardous as well as volatile. HCl is liquid at room temperature, which is hazardous as well as volatile. And hence HCl is prepared in situ in the reaction. HCl is prepared in situ in the reaction by using NaCN or KCN with HCl. 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 Next point. Since HCN is weak acid, therefore nucleophilic concentration is very less. And rate of reaction is slow. Okay. In fact, by the use of excess of acid, if we add acid to them, so there will be common ion effect. Alright, there will be common ion effect. If there is common ion effect, by putting this HCl in acid, what happens? Cn minus concentration decreases and equilibrium will shift towards left side. So if equilibrium will shift towards left side, the concentration of nucleophile decreases. So in fact, in presence of excess of weak acid or in strong acid, write down, in presence of excess of weak acid or in presence of strong acid, their equilibrium will shift towards backward direction. Their equilibrium will shift towards backward direction. Their equilibrium will shift towards backward direction, due to which nucleophilic concentration decreases and reaction will stop. Okay. Therefore, for the addition of HCl for the formation of cyanohydrine from carbonyl compound, this acid catalyzed mechanism is not preferential mechanism. Rather, base catalyzed mechanism is preferential for this reaction. Right? Rather, base catalyzed mechanism is preferential for this reaction. Now see some examples. Again, next point, one more point. Aldehydes are more reactive than ketones. 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 And their reactivity is being verified by the two effects. One is steric effect and other is electronic factors. One is steric effect and other is electronic factors. See how it is. Suppose this carbon is having this carbon is like hydrogen R and this is plus. So electrophilicity of this plus or delta minus, whatever you say. Suppose this is written like this, Rc O minus and R, this is plus. Okay. So now see over there is R, that is bulky group. So on this carbon there is only one bulky group and there is hydrogen which is lighter group, smaller group. Over here on this ketone, two bulky groups are attached. Therefore, when there is only one bulky group and there are two bulky groups, obviously this will get more preference than ketone. Because the transition state which is formed by this is relatively more stable than the transition state which is formed by this. Suppose the nucleophile will approach, their transition state will be like this, R, H, over here, nucleophile, at this place, there is minus. This carbon is delta plus. So, their stability is relatively more than if it is R. Okay? If there is nucleophile will approach, their transition state can be written as there is delta minus or delta plus. Delta minus, there is delta plus, R, at this place there is nucleophile. So now see, this transition state is more crowded than this transition state. This transition state is less crowded than this transition state. So if it is TS1, if it is TS2, so TS1 is more stable than TS2. This is what? Stability order. Okay, so therefore, this aldehyde is more reactive than ketones. Always remember. This was based on their steric factors. If you see their electronic factors, there is R, which is electron pumping group. Only one electron pumping group is there on this aldehyde, and over here, 2 electron pumping groups are there on this ketone. Therefore, electrophilicity of this carbon is relatively more than the electrophilicity of this carbon, and therefore aldehyde is relatively more reactive than ketones. Okay, so this can be explained by the use of electronic factor as well as steric factor. Okay, alright. Now, see some examples. Do this question. Okay, now see over here. In this case, NaC and HCl, that is HCl. So Cl minus approaches to them, this bond is transferred, becoming CH3, COH, over here Cn at this place H. Followed by hydrolysis, so it forms CH3, COH, this is COH, H. So hydrolysis, cyanide upon hydrolysis gives rise to corresponding carboxylic acid. And now this is what alpha hydroxy carboxylic acid. When alpha hydroxy carboxylic acid is heated, it undergoes dimerization. So over here, dimer is formed. So like CH3, C, H, C double bond O, OH. At this place OH. Another is C double bond O, OH. Over here OH, H and CH3. This undergo dimerization. So dimerization means at this place this OH is gone, and this place this OH is gone. Rather this oxygen. So it forms a dimer structure as H, CH3, C double bond O, O, CH, CH3, O, C double bond O. This undergo dimerization and forms corresponding dimer. In this case, again Cn minus approaches to this bond is transferred and becoming over here OH, over here Cn. This is upon partial hydrolysis, OH, C double bond O, NH2. At this place again, over here OH and Cn. It undergoes reduction and forms OH, CH2, NH2. At this place, there is benzaldehyde, CH, Cn, OH. Then, upon hydrolysis, it will become HCN and over here OH. At this place, C double bond O, OH. Again, this is alpha hydroxy acid upon heating undergo dimerization and forms corresponding dimer as CH, over here PH, at this place OH, at this place C double bond O, OH, which is attached with OH, C double bond O, OH, over here H, at this place pH. Now, then undergo dimerization from CH, PH, O attached with C double bond O, C, H, PH, over here C double bond O, O, like this. This dimer is formed. Okay, so this is about, I hope all of you understood this reaction for the formation of cyanohydrine. What we did over there, cyanohydrine, there is a reaction of NaCN or HCN, because NaCN is a solid with HCl, it forms in situ HCN, which is liquid at room temperature, as well as volatile, as well as poisonous, toxic. Therefore, HCN is directly not used. In place of that, we use NaCN and HCl. And by using this, HCN is formed, which is getting attached, becoming cyanohydrine. Cyanohydrine, upon hydrolysis, gives rise to corresponding carboxylic acid. And when this carboxylic acid will become alpha hydroxy carboxylic acid, this is alpha carbon, alpha hydroxy carboxylic acid. Upon heating, undergo dimerization and forms corresponding dimer. Dimer structure is this. Similarly, the cyanohydrin is formed and upon partial hydrolysis gives rise to corresponding amide. Similarly, at this place, the cyanohydrin is formed. Upon reduction, it forms corresponding what? Alpha beta hydroxy amine. What is this? Beta hydroxy amine. So this is being formed. Again, the cyanohydrin upon hydrolysis gives carboxylic acid, and this carboxylic acid upon heating, because the alpha hydroxy carboxylic acid upon heating undergo dimerization and forms corresponding this dimeric product. Okay. Over here, we'll write some noteworthy point again. So again, in noteworthy reaction point is there. What we have written: formaldehyde HCHO is more reactive than acetaldehyde CH3CHO. Alright, is more reactive than benzaldehyde PHCHO. Is more reactive than ketone CH3C double bond O. CH3 is more reactive than phenyl ketone diphenyl ketone PHC double bond O PH. Okay. Similarly, next, this is the first point. Second point is presence of plus I effect, plus I group decreases the stability of, decreases the reactivity of C double bond O group, carbonyl group. That is, reactivity of carbonyl group is inversely proportional to plus I effect, directly proportional to minus I effect. Alright, inversely proportional to plus I effect, directly proportional to minus I effect, and inversely proportional to steric effect. Inversely proportional to steric effect. So as the plus I effect increases, their reactivity decreases. As we can see over here, formaldehyde and acetaldehyde, formaldehyde is more reactive than acetaldehyde. As the minus I effect increases, their reactivity increases, which we can see over here. Suppose we have CH3 C double bond O H. We have CH2Cl C double bond O H. We have CHCl2 C double bond O H. We have CCl3 C double bond O H. So as the minus I group increases, their reactivity increases. Therefore, the reactivity order of these is like this. Okay, so trichloroacetaldehyde is more reactive than dichloroacetaldehyde, then monochloroacetaldehyde, then acetaldehyde. So this is the reactivity order. Alright, so this is all about the formation of cyanohydrin and reactions, chemical reactions of what? Chemical reactions of carbonyl compound. First reaction, that is addition of HCl. Okay, so in the next video, alright, we'll do the next reaction, next example of nucleophilic addition reactions. Thank you very much. Thank you.